Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Dovia, his game is over.
Yeah, he's still level 2. Level 4 here for King, and yeah, he needs this wave. He absolutely needs this wave. And there's the flash forward. Grasping Roots comes in. This is exactly what we were talking about. As the spear is going to connect onto King and the dash forward. Cuz gets a little bit back. And there is a teleport to come through here. Lucid could be in trouble as Cuz gets the flash out. The spear needs to land. It does not. So Cuz gonna have to back away still. Big when answer. This wave is equalized.
And that's the sort of situation that you get from basically doing the swap of nearly levels. Can be really advantageous and just give you a lot more breathing room, because I think champions like Leona, level 3.
Big front line later in the game. As we know that Renekton, if he's behind, really just doesn't feel like he does very much at all. It's okay, Solar Flare this time not going to really connect as Andal takes a big journey under the turret, but it's Kellen that's going to be the one that receives the death. And Kwangdong Freecs, they move to 2 versus 1 in those kill scores. This bottom lane, it's getting a little bit rough for Bulldog in the mid lane. And now Lucid set up for something here in this top side of the map.
Yeah, it's close to Mega, so this is risky.
Well, they're going to do it again. Stranglethorns does come in as Dudu gets the Nara into the wall. Kingin is going to tank that last turret shot. Lucid tries to get in front, but it's just not going to be enough. And now Cuz looking to transition to another kill this time, as the screw is not going to quite connect there. Lucid going to flash as now looks for the return, but doesn't quite get there. Cuz throws out a optimistic spear. And now Leaper doesn't have the ultimate, so he's have to use the flash this time around. Didn't have to use it topside. I think if he did, then maybe he was just dead in that play. Thankfully, didn't have to. And so therefore, will at least keep his life. Is now Lucid. He wants to try for it once again. Grasping Roots does go wide. The plant's getting angry, but Dudu, man, he has got some footwork today.
Yeah, and it looks like Dplus going to win out on this, especially with the demolish in the bot lane, so they will be getting the first tower.
Yeah.
Actually, the Zig's ult is
not able to get that last one, so that is first tower blood going over to Dplus. Kwangdong Freecs going to have to settle for second. That is going to be taken there. Still, I think that Kwangdong going to be quite okay. The Drake down to about 50% right now. You can see the rotation over, but they're a little bit late. I have a feeling that DK not going to be able to quite get in here in time, as Kellen takes a bouncing bomb to the noggin. And that is going to be Cuz with the fadeaway. That locks down the second Drake.
Yeah. In stock of the game, we're now at a point where Kwangdong Freecs have managed to navigate the lanes okay. Gold is pretty even. They have 2 dragons. Oh, Kellen.
Yeah, that's a decent handshake once again as the hostile takeover comes in. We'll see whether Kellen's going to be able to survive, and the answer is no. The bailout, it comes forward. They're trying to fight this one out as Leaper. He's going to fall, aiming now, looking to try and kite out Andal. He does use the Zenith Blade to try and close the gap, but he is still very dead. And that's a double kill for aiming Zash.
Overzealous play, you know, Dplus had the backing of their jungler there. They thought Kellen was alone. And unfortunately, Cuz was not on the map, so Leaper and Andal look for something. Play works so seamlessly because you just one-shot Kellen. He doesn't even get to pop W, but because he didn't get stunned by the initial ult, he gets the handshake, he stalls it out. The rest of the team are able to come up, and they're able to get the cleanup. So good moves from Kellen. Even though he goes down, he made that play work. And now TP coming through. King and Showmaker here. Andal, I think they're just dead.
Yeah, the double TP to come forward. Mega Inferno Bomb does come down as Lucid's in so much trouble. Right in the back of the pit there is the Gnar onto Showmaker as well. But Dudu's taking so much damage. Aiming is untouched. They do manage to get the Zyra, but now aiming with that barrier is able to lock down the Ezreal. Bulldog trying to get as much damage down as he can. Kingin is fighting with the Rift Herald. Cuz is there, he's got Smite, so he'll be able to take that one out. It is a 2 for 2 in the end. Got a Hextech cookie as well, and they've started off this dragon. Let's see whether Cuz can actually land a couple of spears to try and get on over here. They wanted to take down this Rift Scuttler. You can see Dplus Showmaker playing bouncer. The arrow is going to fly in. A bit of a zoning arrow there, actually kind of working out. But Bulldog's going to take this turret in the top side. And the Zig's getting so much value. Outer goes down in mid as well. Absolutely worth.
Available on Leaper does make it hard. I think Leaper's backing now for that Manamune spike is fully stacked. Bulldog very close to Horizon focus, second item. These are some big item spikes you can definitely play around. Arrow comes through.
Yeah, it's going to connect onto the flashless Zig. Sidestep from Lucid. He finds the Grasping Roots, Stranglethorns, but he gets the satchel off. Large damage from that Mega Inferno Bomb, but now the flash forward from Showmaker. Can he get it? Yes, he can. And that is going to be some revenge there for Showmaker from the mid lane. And 2-0-1 now on this Corki. He'll go back. He'll get that Mirror Mana, or the Manamune, because that tier is not quite stacked up yet.
Oh, he's been...
True Shot Barrage.
Yeah. I will say,
the Riot Games logo.
Against a Zyra, you always have to be a little bit concerned, like, oh, could they Baron off the back of this? But Showmaker solo and mana, so much damage done. Actually, they're starting this up, but they are going to get spotted.
Yeah,
it should be enough to force them off it. That being said, they're still going. They know Lucid is low, and he wouldn't have had time to back. But I think this is too risky.
Yeah, they do get themselves out of there.
They force a TP. They can be happy they got something out of it. But yeah, I think ultimately Showmaker being solo and mana, and Lucid so low in health meant that there was no chance Dplus could get anything off the back of that kill. It was just an end, a kill. Yep. So Kwangdong Freecs not too upset about that one going down.
Bit of a nah there from Dudu, who does have a couple of waves of a lead over King.
I don't think they can do anything here. I think it's just gone. And this is the problem I think Dplus's comp has into Kwangdong Freecs. You don't have great engage options. You are outranged heavily. If they ever get set up first and objective because you're late, you know, they went to buy after going topside, you just can't do anything. And now they are one dragon away from Soul. We've seen how suffocating...
In mid lane, Lucid gets back Hex Gates, and one heck of a thing. That's going to help him out. These spears all need to be avoided. As soon as one of them lands, I think that that's just Soul. Yeah. Going over to Kwangdong Freecs, and there is one of them. Kellen is just dead. He flashes forward. Kingen finding the backline there as well, and it's a decent ulti from Lucid, but in goes Dudu. He'll find the crush, he'll find the wallop, and out goes Lucid from the fight. Showmaker can't do anything, and I think we're going to game number 3 as Kwangdong Freecs will secure the Hextech Soul.
Felt like the pressure was just building up. Skill shots being thrown out. The combo connects on a Kellen, and then the...
Even more overpowered than I originally thought.
And now in the situation where, with the Hextech Soul, if some of this poke lands, the impact is so big because anytime Dplus are remotely close to each other, you just AoE slowing the whole team.
Yep.
One bit of poke lands, okay, well, now they're slowed. Next bit of poke lands. You know, you land a Lily Spear, that's going to lead into a Ziggs Q, an Ezreal Mystic Shot. It's just become so much harder. Now, Kwangdong Freecs are down sums, but so are Dplus. And again, the lack of engage tools is a struggle, but if they find a big arrow from aiming, now is the time.
Well, Leaper is just going to try and throw all of his burst onto Showmaker. True Shot Barrage goes wide, though. So Showmaker will be alive for now. Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. There is hope for days. And Kwangdong Freecs, yeah, Cuz even going to land that spear onto aiming.
It's brutal.
Yeah, it is. It's not looking very fun. There's also a Mega Gnar that's just traipsing his way down this top lane. And he is not really being answered. There is King in there, but Kwangdong Freecs, they'll just be able to satchel all of these turrets. Dplus spread way too thin as now Kellen going for a weird flanky angle, but nothing much to be found as 2 inhibs have been removed. We're looking for a teleport angle. Let's see whether King can actually get himself in. He flashes for it, and he's just by himself. He's going to be ripped to shreds. Mega Inferno Bombs up once again, and the bailout is on aiming, but he's just dead, not getting out of this one. Bulldog, a massive game on this Ziggs, and Showmaker is just going to be torn from the rift. Kwangdong Freecs, welcome back to the LCK. We missed you.
Really?
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.